Good morning. It's time for a cup of Joe.
I want to be a cup of Joe, the first sip in the morning.
Alright, so I went on vacation this weekend and it was super great. Went up to my parents' cabin and it was lots of fun. And the reason it was so much fun is because we spent almost the entire weekend debating, discussing, however you want to put it. Aaron would say arguing. I say debating different topics and different hot topics at that. And it's like the best time of my life. I really see it's gotten to the point where I just really hate small talk. I don't like talking about like, oh, the weather and did you hear what happened to so and so and how's your job? Good. Oh, that's great. Like that's all nice and fine for like a few minutes. Then what are you supposed to talk about? I want to talk about the hot topics because I like my brain to keep working. And so at dinner the first night we were there, I brought up Trump. Anyone voting for Trump? Yeah, anyone? We debated that for a while. What did I bring? Oh, then the next day, we started debating different things within the Catholic Church, Vatican II, and different things like that. So it was awesome, and things got heated. But I don't feel like anyone felt attacked or felt emotionally, like felt like someone was just like ripping them apart or something. For the most part, I think all sides during the debates were open to hearing the other people's sides or arguments or whatever out. Now, I'm not going to say we were all like, oh, open to changing our opinions perfectly. Like, obviously, everyone in the debates had a belief and had a bias towards maintaining the belief that they already have about maybe who to vote for or what should be done in the Catholic Church or things like that. But I think everyone was at least open to hearing the other people out, and everyone kept it very respectful. And so if you're watching this video and you were there this weekend, I just want to thank you for a great time. And did I ruin your weekend by bringing these things up? So sorry if I did, but hey, I just brought up some questions and it rolled from there. But the reason I'm making this video is to just say that I think it's so valuable for us to debate these things in person. Now, not everyone can go to just like a family reunion or something like I can and start bringing up hot topic debates because then people just get angry, maybe depending on your family, and they aren't respectful, or I don't know. Like it's my family, it's like no one resorts to like name calling or anything like that. So, but it's so important to find people that we can debate with in a healthy way, in an intellectual and emotionally honest way, so that we don't just get lost in an echo chamber, which is what so many of us do now. Like, of course you're going to hang out with people often who tend to share your beliefs and your ways of looking at life and all that stuff. So that's fine. I mean, that's fine. But it's also important to get out of that sometimes and to really question yourself and question other people and say, hey, why do you believe this? That seems off to me because of these reasons. And then you really find the weaknesses in your own thought processes and arguments. So, and I think something like the debates that took place for me this weekend, I feel like it's something where people are open to hearing what the other people say, but you're still at the same time kind of thinking, how am I going to come up with a defense against this? But then after the weekend, you go back to your groups of people who agree with you when you start talking about those arguments, or you just sitting in bed at night and just thinking about everything that was said. And, you might start to make some different changes in the way you're thinking about it. Or maybe you just start to find different reasons why you're right. Either way, you're thinking about it more. And that's important. And I really crave those debates, partly too because I refuse to debate with anyone online, like Facebook or anything. That's part of why I deleted my Facebook, because like I get mad when people say things that I think are so outrageous and so wrong and so misinformed. But I've never seen really a Facebook debate go anywhere. Not anywhere good anyways. And even if two people are trying to like have really thought out arguments, and all these other people keep zooming in with like name calling or bashing or whatever. So I just don't think that is conducive. And when I see people post what might be considered inflammatory things or something, sometimes I'm just like, why would you say that? And I know everyone's just going to go crazy. It's just going to turn into a disaster. But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have people that you debate with? Because it feels like it's not a common thing to be able to have sane, rational arguments, discussions, debates like this in real life with real people without people completely losing their minds or their souls in the process. But I highly recommend it. Get out of your echo chamber a little bit. Find someone maybe who you respect and respects you, who you can kind of say, maybe you've just been kind of like, we don't talk about politics ever. Well, maybe you could, maybe you could just say, okay, look, I love so and so, you love this party. Why? Why do you? Have you ever thought about this? Have you, it's good to have debates and discussions. Otherwise, we just get into circular mindsets and we never change our opinions. And that is no way to live, my friends. No way to live. Have I been projecting? Have you guys been able to hear me? Sorry, I forgot to project, I think. Maybe. I don't know. You tell me. This has been your cup of Joe. Your empty cup of Joe.
I wanna be a cup of Joe, the first sip in the morning. You get your going,
Love you, bye.